So first off, I want to admit and acknowledge I am an idiot. I'm sure some of you at the end of the last video were like, what the you idiots right there. Yeah. What I didn't realize, if you click on the Flame Master, I didn't notice this. Right click to zoom out. And now I can fly to Oribos.
As it must be.
Yep, I know. I'm a moron. I'm blind. Didn't see that. I have no idea how I didn't see that. Yeah. Alright, so at least now we know. Now you know. You know, just like in Bioshock. For those of you who didn't somehow get that reference. But then again, not everyone's played Bioshock, but that's just one of my favorite things. Where you'd watch those things, it was like, now you know. I believe that was like, that was something you encountered in Bioshock Infinite when you would do the Burial at Sea DLC. Those little things, it was like, now you know. I know I said I was going to do the thing where I go to Orgrimmar and the auction house and all that off camera, but I want to go ahead and show and acknowledge that I was a blind moron for not seeing that, and show that, yeah, guess what? This is what we can do. We can just fly back and forth between these zones and Oribos. Note the necropolis is still there. We are 6 of 7 in Bastion when it comes to the story here, so I'm pretty sure we are on the verge of heading to Maldraxxus. Ooh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, there it is. There's the Maw entrance. Obviously, that's going to be Maldraxxus over there. Zoom. I'm back. Alright. Where? Gotta head on upstairs. So, Talinara. I'm glad to see Bolvar still here. Hey, look. Apollon, or Apollon, however you say his name, is here. So, Talinara, I got some news for you. Maldraxxus has attacked Bastion.
Your path is chosen. News. We must not let war ravage this plane and unravel all that we have done.
The Necrolords are masters of warfare, it is true. But they have always used their power to defend the Shadowlands, not attack it. Mortal, you must learn their motives for striking at the Kyrian. Do whatever it takes to stop this conflict before it escalates further. Without the might of Maldraxxus on our side, I fear we have little hope of stopping the Banished One.
I know why you have come. This Kyrian has explained much. We will all suffer in Bastion and Maldraxxus if Bastion and Maldraxxus fall into war. For some time, the Necrolords have been isolated. You must travel to their realm and seek the truth of their incursion. Though our animal reserves remain low, they will be enough to open the way for you.
The way to Maldraxxus must be opened. Gather Cardelen and see it done.
At once, honored voice.
Huh. What's the last chapter? Ah, so now it starts the campaign for Maldraxxus. But what about Bastion?
Cardelen, a most solemn task has been placed upon us.
Alright, well, I guess I'll finish that later. Maybe, you know how I said how...
This endeavor is successful. There is still little anima available.
You know how I mentioned how it seemed like there was one chapter left, but also that we hadn't gone to these areas yet? I'm guessing that's going to be for later. So in the meantime, I'm actually going to go ahead and abandon these. Because I think we are now heading to Maldraxxus. We'll come back to Bastion later.
Are welcome in Oribos.
This slot shall suffice. It is imperative that you identify the cause of the attack on Bastion. We will require your aid to open the gateway. Once the focus is sufficiently powered, we will call upon the gate to Maldraxxus and direct it into position. From there, the fate of this war must rest upon your shoulders.
The Eternal City must be protected. The purpose must be followed.
The way is open. The eternal battlefields of Maldraxxus await you.
Oh, there we go.
Maldraxxus is a land which revels in strife and conflict, but they should also be bound by honor. If their honor has been tossed aside, then they may move their forces beyond just Bastion. Take care. Danger lies beyond that gate. It is a realm of heroes as well as a realm of villains.
Sounds like my kind of place.
Please keep our corridors tidy. Welcome to...
I am ready. Send me to Maldraxxus. Woo! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I feel at home right here. Whoa! There seems to be a lot going on down there. What have I found myself into? The theater of pain? Huh. This is gonna be interesting.
Keep training! If you want to fight, then prove your strength! Maldraxxus! Why are you still in here? Grab a blade and enter the arena!
Yeah, so much similarity here right now when it comes to this place and the Death Knights and the Scourge. A lot of similarities you can already see right here. The arena.
Fight well.
So how many of you out there have played Elder Scrolls Oblivion?
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena.
Nothing sweeter than the sound of combat.
Well, why aren't you out there fighting? What's this? You fly no colors. Where is the pride in your house, gladiator?
Oh gosh, I'm a gladiator.
Bah! This drought has left us with slim pickings indeed, if this is the best that Maldraxxus can muster. Ah, I remember the old days. The strongest souls arriving, and then being divided among the 5 houses. No matter. The tournament beckons. Enter the arena. Fight for glory. By the look of you, it's likely you won't last long. Try to make a name for yourself in the time you have left.
This is also getting a very orc vibe as well. You know, the sense of battling for honor and glory. And of course, anyone who knows anything about Thrall's backstory knows that he was basically, you know, brought up by that horrible human Blackmore, that horrible drunk, as a, not just a slave, but also as a gladiator.
Fight well, fight well. All of Maldraxxus is watching.
Nice. I get to prove myself in the arena.
"30 competitors defeated. No problem." Shadowmourne hungers. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me say that properly. Shadowmourne hungers.
Just endless combat!
One combatant rises above the rest.
Yes! Chaos!
Survive, and the weak are cold.
Woo!
One combatant rises above the rest.
I will slay all in this arena if I have to, for glory!
It's too far away. One combatant rises above the rest. Grab a weapon!
You survived? Really? I admit that was unexpected. I'm impressed you made it this far, but don't get too full of yourself. Most of the fodder that you plowed your way through were amateurs at best. Only one combatant will leave this arena a champion. Each of the 3 houses has fighters in the field. Most merely seek to test their own limits or earn a bit of favor. Only a few have a real chance at claiming victory. Seek out those challengers if you wish to claim true glory this day.
Prove your worth.
10 elite combatants defeated.
Another challenger falls. Another challenger falls. One combatant rises above the rest. It's too far. Here to compete, mortal? Another...
Still walking on two legs? My hopes for you are rising. Now you're starting to show potential. I'm guessing that your name was well known on whatever mortal world you hail from. I mean, I had the title of Death Lord for a reason. Thank you very much. But don't rest on your laurels. The harder you fight, the harder others will strive to strike you down. That is the Maldraxxus way. Nothing wins the favor of the crowd like taking down a former champion. 2 are in attendance today, attempting to recapture their past glories. Slaughter them. Vinmar and Gutrend. And we get the Necrolord ability, Abomination Limb. Sprout an additional limb, dealing 5,000 shadow damage over 12 seconds to 5 nearby enemies. Every second enemy is pulled to your location if they are further than 8 yards from you. The same enemy can only be pulled once every 4 seconds. Gain 3 bone shield charges instantly. And again, every 6 seconds.
Never surrender.
Let's see, where are they?
Bring them to me! Bring them to me!
Where is he?
Where is he? Let him feel. Let him taste the steel of my blade.
I messed that up. Oh, I have to wait for him to respawn.
Okay.
There he is.
Fight me!
One combatant rises above the rest.
Let's not fight that thing over there. Champion Bloodrot. I think he'll be the last one we fight. A summoned Reaper. Woo. Aha! There he is.
rises above the rest. Got some fresh meat.
Good! The crowd is on your side! Now there's just one last test.
Clear the arena! The sound of the final clash is about to begin! Here to compete, mortal?
The Grandmaster's voice rings out over the roaring crowd. This is it! The final event of the tournament! Good people of the These two Maldraxxus gladiators have cut down challenger after challenger. Now the only thing left is for one to slay the other! Get a real gladiator and you'll feel right here.
Two gladiators remain. One legend will grow, and the other will end.
Yeah. That is my Necrolord ability right there. Woo! Alright, so grabbing him does not cancel that cast. But strangling him does! Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
A victor emerges. But where are their banners? Which house do they fight for?
Look closer, Garmo. We have a living mortal in our midst. Intriguing.
Zendaya, is this the meddler who thwarted our attack?
The very one.
So, this mortal witnessed your treachery. Your house's invaded Bastion, an act that betrays everything the Primus stood for.
The Primus is long gone, Crexus. Where is your hunger for glory? Or has the House of the Chosen lost its appetite?
We are meant to defend the Shadowlands, not conquer it. You will recall your forces, or you will answer to my blade.
I think not, Crexus. Your blade shall be broken. Slay them all!
Chosen! To arms!
Leave none standing!
Outsider! Hold on. We are getting out of here.
Draka!
I am Baroness Draka. The House of the Chosen stands with you. No time for talk. We move now.
Good to see ya, Draka. And not a moment too soon. Woo! That got... Yeah, getting out of here is a good idea.
We can't get away! Brace yourself!
Do a barrel roll! We're going down! Whew! Oh, that was awesome. Oh, that was such a cool opening segment there. That was so great. I loved that. So much more fun than the Bastion one. Yeah, I don't regret making this choice at all. So, hi, Draka. Say hello to, once again, to Thrall's mother. Let's clarify, though, this is not the one that we met back in Warlords of Draenor. This is the original Draka from our own timeline. And my goodness, do I want her armor. I want that armor so bad. You have no idea. I think that might be the plate set for the Necrolords, so I'm really hopeful and looking forward to collecting that armor for this guy. By the way, the Margrave named Crexus that you saw there about the Chosen, that's the one who spoke to Draka in the animation about Maldraxxus. So yeah, as I said in that, Margrave is the title of basically the head of that house. So yeah, Crexus is clearly going to be our ally along with Draka, while the other two, Sindane and Garmal, are going to be problems for us, as they basically admitted that they were the ones behind the attack and that Crexus called them out on it. And they're like, oh, okay, you're opposing us? Fine, we're going to take care of you now.
Thrumka.
So, Draka, do I have a moment to tell you about your son? Because he's here. He's currently being held prisoner by the jailer, but he's here. The last time you saw him was when he was a baby. Do you want to help me save him so you can get to see your baby boy all grown up? I'm just saying, Draka, it'd be wonderful to see you reunite with Thrall. I'm just saying. In ages past, the Primus founded that tournament to showcase the might of Maldraxxus. Today, it has sparked an all-out war.
Our enemies surround us. Stay off the main road.
Alright, I'll ignore that for a moment. This trench is strewn with the remnants of countless attacks upon the seat of the Primus by forces which threaten the Shadowlands. Each time, Maldraxxus claimed victory. Now, scavengers pick at scraps in hopes of buying their way into one of the 3 remaining houses. In these desperate times, we must gain every advantage possible over our rivals. If we arm these scavengers and offer them a second chance at glory, we can bolster the ranks of the Chosen.
Come. This is our only path to the House of the Chosen.
Oh, look at her weapons. Duh, Draka looks awesome.
For the honor of the Blade Sworn.
This trench echoes with necromantic energies unleashed in the countless battles waged here. That power is coalesced into chaotic entities that we call Deathwalkers. In simpler times, we would have sent troops out to subdue them, to serve the House of the Chosen. But with war brewing, there is no time for that. Eliminate this potential threat before our enemies turn them against us.
Every defeat is a lesson.
So let's take a moment to just take in the sights of Maldraxxus here. That is the seat of the Primus. Alright. What is this? A tablet sits embedded in the ground near a broken armor display. The runes on the epitaph conjure images of an ancient warrior in your mind. Clearly, Maldraxxus honors the history of those who claimed great victories here. Similar memorials seem to be spread throughout the trench. Perhaps they can offer more insight into the denizens of this realm. Do you mind? I was reading that. Let's go, Draka. We got this. Grab this and be like, yo!
Maldraxxus is home to those who lived for combat. Here, strength is valued and rewarded.
Yep. Sounds familiar. It's like, I feel like there's a faction that I know of that has had values like that before. Okay, let's go ahead and grab a couple more weapons. Armor and weapons just kind of all over the place.
We are the sworn defenders of the Shadowlands, but our leader, the Primus, has gone missing.
Has he now? So the Primus is like the Archon of this zone, right? They were even arguing about that in the Theater of Pain, like, the Primus is gone, Craxus. They're like, we don't care that he's gone. We'll just seize power and glory for ourselves.
Now, the 5 houses are at war. 2 have fallen. I won't let the Chosen be next.
Yeah, that was something that was actually brought up in the animation. The House of Plagues had apparently fallen, you know, some time ago. That was actually directly said in the animation. Remember, Draka used to be part of that house, the House of Plagues. And then on her way to deliver a message to Craxus, was ambushed, and the house fell, because the house was also attacked. So, Craxus brought her in to be a part of the House of the Chosen. That's why she is now the Baroness, which I believe makes her second in command of that house. Here's a weapon. Arm yourselves. Now, where are these epitaphs? Apparently, they're over there. Mount up, Draka. We ride. Ooh, I want that mount. An ornate bone shield. Ooh. It's a shame I'm not a character that can be able to pick up shields. You know, long ago I used to be like, why can't Death Knights use shields? Of course, I was being, you know, I was not really knowledgeable about Death Knights back then. Meso, the Phantom, House of Eyes. That's right, she wasn't part of the House of the Plague, she was part of the House of Eyes. So, and the House of Eyes was attacked. I had that wrong, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was the House of Eyes that she was a part of, and they said the House of Plagues has fallen. So the House of Plagues and the House of Eyes are the 2 houses that are no longer around. No shadow could obscure her sight. Valuable intelligence she purchased with blood and sacrifice brought Maldraxxus victory against the Void. Such is the greatest achievement of espionage. Notice this is now the second zone where we are finding out that the Void apparently had a conflict with the zones of the Shadowlands. Ah! Hey! I need 3 more. I'll pick up 1 more right here. There we go.
Always ready for battle.
And now we test them.
In the name of the Prince.
Lady Quinby, House of Rituals. Her sorcery knew no equal. She spoke words of power, and her foes crumbled into dust. Though her phylactery was destroyed, she defended the Shadowlands until her final moments. Her phylactery, eh? I've heard of that before. There's a certain lich I know of that has similar thing happen. But it's not like, you know, there's any chance that we could actually encounter him here, right? Right? Oh, I hope he's here. I want to see him. I want to hear him. I'm, of course, referring to Kel'Thuzad. It's been my biggest hope that Kel'Thuzad finally makes his return here in this expansion. It's perfect. This zone is perfect for Kel'Thuzad to make a return appearance. Please let us find Kel'Thuzad here somewhere. Please. I don't care if he's a good guy or a bad guy. I just want to see him. Raquel the Vile, House of Plagues. His concoctions poisoned all who touched them. He melted flesh from bone, filled lungs with bile, and struck fear into hearts of steel. Few have ever created such potent weaponry. It got so dark here all of a sudden.
Loktar.
Many strive for greatness in Maldraxxus. Few truly achieve infamy. Let us see if our names will one day be remembered.
Even here, I protect the weak.
I'm out of range.
Blood and...
Everything in this land is dangerous. There is no room for weakness. These would-be recruits seek a way to prove themselves. Let us give them the chance. The specter known as Malefice has grown in strength by consuming our anima reserves. In this time of drought, we cannot afford to lose any of our most precious resource. This threat needs to be dealt with immediately. Use this horn to signal the scavengers we've recruited. Let us see how well they fight under our banner. Huh, a neck piece.
Strength comes from the heart.
The time is coming soon, my friends, where we are going to be replacing our Horde of Azeroth. What? It was already slain? Alright, I'll wait for it to respawn somewhere. A ground wart. Ew. There it is. Look at that. Pull everything to me. That is such a great ability for a blood DK. Especially when dealing with trash. It's like, yep, Everything come right to me.
How goes the fight?
A threat removed for the House of the Chosen, and new recruits that show potential. Good work. Look there, mortal. That is the necropolis of Maldraxxus, who leads the House of the Chosen. It is my honor to serve as his baroness. Let us ride to our fortress. There we can gather our strength and make ready for the battle to come.
For the Chosen fight with strength and honor. We will crush the traitors and end this war.
Am I going the right way? I don't think I am. Hold on. Oh, okay, so I guess we have to ride out here and then go this way. And then go that way. Okay. Unless we can cut through there.
Come.
Draka's like, what direction are you going? It's like, why are you going that way? You're supposed to go this way. Sorry, Draka. It's my first time here. Give me a bit of a break here. Cut me some slack. The House of the Chosen. The outsider has arrived.
Chosen.
That's another mount I want.
Our enemies move against us. War is at hand, and victory will be ours.
Maldraxxus is the strongest of us. Show him no fear, only respect.
You did well to pull the mortal from the arena. We could not let our enemies take them.
They have shown resilience and strength, qualities we need in these dire times.
Agreed. Put the mortal through their paces. Then join me in the necropolis. We have a war to wage.
Thrumka!
Ooh, does this get to let us see the animation? If so, I'll get to another opportunity to show it to you guys, if you didn't know what I was talking about. Welcome to the last bastion of honor in Maldraxxus. Your arrival here was nearly as chaotic as my own. Well, tell me your story, Draka. Let's pretend my character, obviously my character doesn't know any of what's happened to Draka. So my character's like, well, tell me your story, Draka. What has happened to you since you've been here?
Strength! In life, I was Draka, of the Frostwolf clan. A warrior who gave everything to protect what mattered most. But I was not done fighting. Maldraxxus, where the armies of the Five Houses once stood side by side to protect the realm of death. It was here I served the House of Eyes. A strange fit for a warrior's soul.
Again.
Their ways were not mine.
Faster. Again.
Eventually, this life afterlife began to feel right.
The House of Plagues lies in ruins. 1/5 of Maldraxxus wiped out.
It's hard to believe they could be so careless.
Perhaps they weren't. No matter what happens now, Maldraxxus must stay true to its purpose. For if we fail in our duty, the Shadowlands will fall. I believe the House of the Chosen still stands with us, and I trust you to deliver this to Maldraxxus. Now, go. Andraka, be watchful.
My brothers, I am on urgent business. My lord! Hurry! There could be survivors!
So, these are the traitors you spoke of.
I would not let such Urgura prevent me from delivering my lord's final message.
Ordeals such as this either break the sword or strengthen it. I offer the key to saving Maldraxxus.
I am sorry, Margrave. He gave me no key.
An unyielding warrior with the skills of a master spy. A key to many things. Come, our enemies will strike openly soon. We must prepare.
I am Draka, once of the Frost Wolf clan. Now, Baroness of the House of the Chosen. And most of all, a protector of Maldraxxus.
Yeah! I'm sorry, I know some people didn't like that, but I really liked that animation. I really did.
Blood and thunder.
And of course, she still talks as if she's a member of the Horde, you know. Which I know she was basically part of the original Horde, but as they tried to show, like, say, in the Warcraft movie, for example, she was, you know, really, truly a member of the Frostwolf clan from back in the day. She wasn't necessarily part of that demonic Horde, because she and Durotan were not a part of that. They were Frostwolves, you know. I'm sorry, I'm a big fan of the Frostwolf orcs, you know, not just in the original timeline, but also in the Warlords timeline. I loved questing through that first zone in Warlords, the whole storyline involving the Frostwolf orcs. I loved that. It was awesome. Welcome to the last bastion of honor in Maldraxxus. Your arrival here was nearly as chaotic as my own. Yes. The Chosen are all that remains of what the Primus stood for. We are the last hope of this realm. Look around you. This army is all that remains to defy the treachery of the other two houses. By the way, notice something behind me. That over there. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm sorry. I'm just loving this whole aesthetic. Everything about this I love. I must regroup with the Margrave and discuss strategy. War will soon be upon us. I would ask that you prepare for the coming battle alongside the rest of our forces. We cannot afford for a single soldier to falter.
Seek out Baron Viraz. He has earned countless victories for Maldraxxus. I fear his blades must soon be turned upon our former allies.
Strength come. Don't keep Viraz waiting. He's not known for his patience.
Okay. Look at these things. Oh, could I get this as a mount, please? That looks awesome! I just love so much of the look of many of the different forces of Maldraxxus. It, of course, has a very similar aesthetic to, you know, the Scourge and such, but just their own different kind of take on it, which I just love. I don't know what it is or how to put into words as to why, but I just love it. I love the look of, you know, I've always loved the aesthetic of the Scourge, and I love the aesthetic of the Necrolords here in Maldraxxus. Acropolis up there. Blacksmithing supplies.
Point me at my foe!
Huh. That's a trinket. Summon an armed scavenger to assist you for 15 seconds. 102 trinket. It's unfortunately not an upgrade for what I already have.
Your secrets!
Oh wait, no, I was looking at rings. I'm an idiot. Yeah, no. It's interesting, but not an upgrade. I know this is not the right way. I'm just looking around. This is obviously the covenant that I'm choosing with this character. I'm just kind of soaking it all in. A rune-bladed reaper. Look at this guy. These are mounts you can get. I want these. Ah, look at that. An armored Tauralis. Let me look at that. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Sorry, sorry. I'm not seeing it. Is it, like, not even in the guide here? Huh. You can't even look them up to see what they look like. Gore spine. Oh. Huh. Ooh. A cloak. 2 mounts from here. Requires a member of the Necrolord Covenant. Requires anima channel to the Theater of Pain. Bone Cleavers, Skullbore, and Bone Hoof. Uh-huh. Marrowfang. Oh, wait, this actually... Oh, so this apparently drops off of Nalthor in Mythic Necrotic Wake. Huh. So this is so the mount that he was using, or that Amarth was using, is apparently a mount we can get. But it has to, we have to do it, it's going to be like an RNG drop chance, isn't it? For, from Mythic Malthor. This is going to be like how, certain mounts for, you know, in certain dungeons, you had to do Mythic over and over, like Mythic +2 over and over and over just to try and farm this mount to drop. Huh. So some of these I apparently cannot look up in the guide, which is sad, but oh well. I'm sorry, I just had to look at that. That was cool. It was like, oh my gosh, it's like a Cerberus kind of hound thing. Imagine if we could get that as a mount. Oh, there's so many things here I would want as a mount. I'm gonna go back around. That's okay. There's like apparently a flight master right over here. Oh. Go. Alright, back up to the house. And then we'll go see this other Baron. So I wonder which house, which of those two houses, or I guess it was for both, that our little attack and bastion was here on behalf of. Were both of those guys that we fought here on behalf of both houses, or for one in particular? You see what I mean about how I thought there might be a political backdrop going on around here, almost like a Game of Thrones thing with the multiple houses doing these kinds of things against each other?
Soldiers, ready your defenses.
Well, hello, Virus.
Yes, sir. Speak, soldier.
Speak up, recruit. Reporting for duty. I am to prepare for war against the other houses.
Back to your post. Those spineless traitors are fools to challenge the might of the Chosen. Out with it.
Mark my words, recruit. We will crush the other houses for their acts of treason.
You have your orders.
The hills have eyes. The other houses have yet to launch a full-scale assault, but do not mistake their cowardice for incompetence. Any tactician worth their weight in Maldraxxus knows the value of espionage. I suspect that the agents of our foes skulk within our own ranks as we speak. Take one of my hounds. It will know our enemies by their scent. Once the pests have been discovered, exterminate them. Communication is the key to victory. The greatest strategists, the greatest strategists are rendered useless if their orders go unheard. Deliver my orders to Summoner Perix, Drill Sergeant Tellus, and Secator Mevix, and do it quickly. Every moment that we waste is one our enemy will have to their advantage.
Get moving, recruit. We are at war.
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute. Where are they, boy? Come on, boy, where are they? What the?
Ready to strike.
You're acting suspicious.
I will know your secrets.
Good job, boy.
What are my orders?
You're suspicious.
I will know your secrets.
Oh, I thought that druid was going to help me again. It doesn't matter. Another one, boy? Good job.
What are my orders? For you will not compromise my position!
Look at that, they helped me. Yes. Love it when the other NPCs nearby are like, an enemy! We will help you fight him. Excuse me, Head Summoner Perix?
The sweet aroma of decay.
Why do you trouble me? Can't you see that I am busy? I have orders for you from Baron Viraz.
More orders? What now? Summon Mortanis? In this drought? Preposterous! You there! Tell the Baron to scrounge up some anima if he wants his bone guard.
Well, okay then. At first I thought she was telling me, and then I realized, oh, talking to the summoner over there. Okay. Or rather the warcaster, excuse me. Keep your nose up, boy. Another one? You there. You're suspicious.
I will know your secrets.
Good boy. You can probably tell I'm going to be enjoying myself in this section more so than I was in Bastion. Not that I disliked Bastion. I didn't dislike it at all. But this is the one I've been looking forward to, and this is very much up my alley. A Smelt Master. An Assembly Overseer, and he's got that mount. Oh, he looks awesome. Like, long ago, I was just like, oh yeah, my Death Knight is joining this covenant here. This is perfect.
Strike harder! Show no mercy!
Excuse me, Drill Sergeant? What is it, recruit? I have orders from Baron Viraz.
May our enemies shatter!
Listen up! You lose, you hold metal to the forge! Now fight!
You will not compromise my position!
Oh, okay. What? You found one, boy? Yeah.
None can best.
You're suspicious.
You will not compromise my position.
That's a good job, boy. Actually, hold on. There's a treasure this way. What is over here? Trade goods.
Do I know you? Am I supposed to?
No.
Be memorable.
At least not yet. Interesting. There's apparently supposed to be a treasure here. And I'm not seeing anything. Nah, well, I'll come back later. Also, there's apparently a rare right up here, which drops a mount. Warbringer Maldraxxus. A blisterback blood tusk. Let me guess. He's up here? Let's take a look, shall we? This is going to be a really long way up, isn't it? If there's nothing here, because apparently I'm just like seeing it, but I can't get it yet, I'm going to be upset. Oh, hello. Yep. Well, he's here, but he's green. Oh, he's 62, and he's an elite. I see. Well, looks like we wasted our time. But it's good to know that apparently when I hit 60, I can come back here to try and take him down for his mount. Because I'm guessing that is the mount that drops, what he's riding. Now, if you're wondering about what other mounts possibly excited me, other than the Maldraxxus ones, I will say, so I saw someone's in Revendreth that I was just like, oh, I want that one. There wasn't really anything in Ardenweald that really got me excited. Bastion, there were a couple ones I was just like, okay. I'll have to take another look at Bastion, or not Bastion, Ardenweald ones to see if any of them, like, make me go, oh, I want that one, but we'll have to, we'll have to wait and see. So, sorry I wasted, you know, everyone's time there just a moment ago, but, at least now we have the info. Wait until you're 60 before you go up there to face that guy, since you can't do anything about it until you hit 60. I'm assuming once I hit 60, he will be someone I can actually fight, because there was no way to interact with him just now. We'll see. In the meantime, let's go find Secator Mevix. The Unfallen Sanctum. Oh, please let these warhounds possibly be mounts. Excuse me, Secretary.
My blades are at your command.
What is it, recruit? I have orders from Baron Viraz.
New orders! We march to the west! Move out!
This is a big house. Whew. A lot of ground here to go over. May not want to go that way. Don't worry, I know this is an over an hour-long video again. We'll be cutting this off pretty soon. I'm just surprised there is no rest zone apparently in this area. That there isn't an innkeeper nearby.
Make it quick!
If they cannot properly evade detection, then they do not deserve to survive.
Back to your post!
That should ensure we stand ready for war.
You have your orders!
Well done, recruit. These were merely the first of many assignments in your future. Matters here demand my attention. Report to Baroness Draka and see what need she has of you. I will watch closely as this war unfolds.
Good work, soldier. Inform Draka that we stand ready to fight.
Yes, sir. I think a mount like this is very fitting here, don't you?
For the honor of the Bladesworn.
Good work. I see that our defenses have been shored up.
for Crexus.
Margrave Crexus was pleased to hear of your service to our house. He senses great potential within you. But potential that must be tested. A stone stands at the center of our citadel, surrounded by magma. Reaching the stone is a challenge of endurance and fortitude. This trial is usually attempted only by our most renowned soldiers, but Margrave Crexus commands you to attempt the rite at once. Go on then. Prove your worth.
Only the Primus left the stone as a challenge. Reach it, and prove your might.
Of course that guy's just sitting there just to block Draka. This is why Blizzard put in that thing where you couldn't mount near certain quest NPCs, because of players like that. Oh, look at this! A warlock decided to use a demonic gateway to try and get to the stone there. Let's see... Ah! Ooh, I made it.
The realms of death awash in darkness. Treachery begets chaos. Bonds frayed must be restored. The key shall honor the worthy.
Is that a sword and a stone? Whomsoever pulls out this sword. I am King Arthur. Oh, sorry. Couldn't resist. A blade with no hilt. The runes embedded in the metal seem to call out to you. You know, I happen to have a history with swords with runes on them. I'm just saying. I mean, heck, just take a look at what I've got on me. Just saying. So, Draka, how did I do?
Always ready for battle.
This blade was inside the stone all this time? Margrave Crexus was right about your potential. Hey, an upgrade.
Even here, blade was forged by the Primus. How long has it been hidden in that stone?
Hold on.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles. Just like you.
Look, I have to maintain my set. Otherwise, it's just going to be just unmatched, and it's going to bother me. You have to make sure your transmog looks good, right? Alright, we're going to go ahead and stop here. We'll talk to Draka and continue the Maldraxxus campaign when we return. Welcome to Maldraxxus. Stay tuned.